I think the worst point in time is really the second quarter. I expect especially Daimler to make a loss. I think Volkswagen had said similar things. BMW, I think the first quarter looks actually quite good, quite stable, and I think they have a slightly better chance than the other two to stay in the black in the second quarter. And I think at the moment we all agree more or less that the second quarter, that the month of April especially, is probably the worst point in this cycle. So from here on, things should improve. How fast, this is a big question. I think right now the consensus is we have a moderate improvement month by month until year end. I think this is at the moment the most likely outcome, and so BMW would in the end stand with a 3% margin more or less at the end of this year.
The Chinese market is the one that I think we're all focused on to give us a good read on what ultimately the reopening of the market for vehicles, both commercial and private, will look like in the West. What are you already seeing in the trends there, Jurgen, that are encouraging or otherwise?
Yeah, if China is a model case, then we all will probably feel quite happy in a couple of months from now, because China is actually recovering quite quickly and quite strongly. Right now, the European OEMs, especially the German ones, have a capacity utilization of something like 85% in China. This is almost the level of the beginning of this year, and month by month the sales improve. I think yesterday there came some data from the Chinese market saying that the April was almost on the level of last year. So this sounds very robust and very stable, and we see, if we would see the same in Europe, I think then things would be actually better than people expect right now. I think the market in Europe has different characteristics from China. I think the saturation of the market is bigger. I think the consumer sentiment gets even a bigger hit than in China. This is my understanding. So I think if we all move like China, this would be great. But I fear that Europe is coming back somewhat slower.